call it Stein. Okay, I brought a bottle of champagne, and they just confiscated. Yes,
are you the guys?
Yes.
Where's Dave? Listen, I'm with my wife's boyfriend. I'm with my wife's boyfriend.
I'm trying to negotiate a pardon. If Dave,
You have security?
I have a ticket. I have a ticket. What I'm saying is, let me try to discuss a pardon, Rico. Rico, don't be a wimp. Why can't I talk to you?
I work for a media company in New York. This guy stole the office, and I'm a little concerned.
Why are you concerned? I got a ticket. Rico, don't be a wimp. You don't have to be a pussy. I'm trying to apologize. I want to mend the fences. If Trump can give a pardon to all the January 6ers, why can't you negotiate a pardon with me? I know, but why, Rico? Why is that such a hard deal? It was a joke. You know it. You know it was a joke. I know, but why are you going to be like that? I know, but I don't understand. Dude, I'm trying to apologize. You don't want to help me out a little bit, Rico? I've never done anything to you. I just want to mend the fences. I don't know why that's such a big deal. Like, I'm sorry that I stormed... Rico, I'm sorry that I stormed the offices. I don't understand why this has to be such a big deal. I'm sorry.
This guy stormed the office a couple months ago, and now he's following you.
I was just trying to talk to you. Listen, I'm sorry about the thing. I am his friend. I'm sorry. Rico, I'm here as a friend. I don't know why. Didn't tell him I brought that bottle of champagne. At least show him the champagne I brought him. Because he's not going to believe it. I tell him.
If he don't want you here.
All right, I'll leave. Rico, I'll leave. But I just want to say I'm sorry. Please, if you would consider negotiating a pardon. Okay, but I'm sorry.
Please get away from me.
Okay, I will. But I got a ticket.
Are you going on it?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Okay, well, go.
I'm sorry, Rico. I wish you could just mend the fences. I don't know why it has to be like this. Funny that you're on an episode where randomly I went and I had I don't want to call it a confrontation because I was going there to create some sort of a peace treaty, right? So what would you consider that? If what's a better adjective than confrontation?
I guess calling him a pussy a bunch could be seen as confrontational, but you know, it's really just how thick your skin is. Yeah. And clearly.
I mean, call him a pussy. He was being a pussy, though. I mean, you know, I didn't want to call him that, but he was being a pussy. And Rico, he is a pussy. Are you familiar? Do you know anything about Rico Barstool or anything?
He's like a Swiss soccer player, right?
No. Rico is he's a mentally ill, deranged person that has attacked multiple people in his office. And on top of that, on top of him attacking no, he has. He's thrown a ball. Here, I'll pull it up right now.
No, I want to see it.
Yeah, no, Rico.
Why is...
Internet's going slow as hell, but here, let me pull up the Rico clip of him attacking one of his employees.
Oh, cool.
But Rico he also, Jimmy, how do I explain this? He went after another employee's wife through a burner Twitter account.
Yep, he harassed an employee's wife with a burner
so he made a
social
fake
media.
Twitter account?
He has a bunch of fake Twitter accounts.
And then just went and talked to somebody's wife?
Yeah, what did he say to the wife? I don't remember.
He was literally trying to say things about that coworker to tear apart their marriage, allegedly. Like he's a psycho.
Yeah, he's a bad dude.
She's going to listen to somebody who's a troll and leave her husband?
Maybe. You never know. I mean, he's probably lying. He's probably planting evidence. He lied about our interaction. So before we even give my behind-the-scenes story, I did have a bottle of champagne, and this in the bus stop, they pissed me off. And I got jacked.
They have terrible champagne at bus stops.
But listen, this is insane, David. That is very funny. They do have very low-quality champagne. I go there with a bottle of champagne thinking, oh, this will be cool, right? Yeah. So I have the bottle of champagne in my hand. I don't have it in a bag. I don't have any bags. I bought a bus ticket so I could go back behind, the security so I wouldn't have any issue. Carrying it around. Well, I walk outside to where the buses are. So there's like a station and there's a little area where it's like, it's technically outside, but it's like in the bus depot. And I'm walking, and all of a sudden I'm walking to one of the buses. A black woman comes behind me, just takes it out of my hand in a security outfit. I go, what is going on, ma'am? Give me that back. And she points to a sign that happened to be right there. It says no alcohol. And I'm like, it's not open. This is a gift. She's like, I don't care. And it was a nice bottle of Veuve. She just wanted.
You could have used it as a knife.
Yeah, well, she wanted to keep it. She wanted to get drunk. And I see you, LaQuisha, for taking that bottle of whatever Veuve. I hope you enjoy it tonight, because I got to interact with Rico, and he did not want to have a conversation, which is not totally surprising. But this is how he described the event. So let's show full screen one of the Rico tweet. So what does that say, Jimmy?
So Dallas has been fun. I've been here for 30 seconds. That rat scum loser who stormed the New York City office, Alex Stein, met me off the bus with some bimbo videoing trying to get a, quote, pardon. I immediately went for security and wanted nothing to do with him. I'm sure the video will come out because that's all he does is stunts for attention.
Yeah, that's what we're in the business of doing. We're in the media business. We try to do stuff for attention. We wanted people to see the content that we make, Rico. I know that he had a show that didn't do that well, Healthy Debates, because he didn't have anybody watch it. So I'm not trying to give you lessons, Rico, but nobody wants to make content that nobody sees. That's the whole point of making content, is so somebody sees it. So, okay, I guess his logic is not that great. So this is, I don't know if you know my wife's boyfriend, Don Terry.
I have. I've met a couple of them.
You have met them all, and they're all pretty nice guys.
Yeah, they're all very, very titted.
They all have big breasts. Yeah, there is a type for sure.
It's very nice that she's into that.
But when it comes to this storming their capital, like I think of Donald Trump, right?
Sure.
And Donald Trump had
Making everyone do it.
Well, he did kind of make him do it. But hey, listen, he pardoned them all after the fact. So I mean, they went to jail for a few years.
Way too long, yeah.
I mean, it's not that big a deal. I think, hey, listen, I'm on the side of the January 6ers, and I'm on the side of Trump. Yeah, he probably raised $100 million and spent like $200,000 of it on January 6ers. He did pardon him at the end of the day, so I guess all that money went to a good cause. But if Donald Trump can handle the scrutiny that he handled from the left when it came to pardoning all the January 6ers and the January 6th Commission and all the sham surrounding it, he had to have a lot of courage to make that decision. And I implore and ask Dave, not Landau, Portnoy. Sorry, I can get confusing. We have a Dave on the show.
I also like 1 bites of pizza.
Everybody loves it. That's where everybody knows him. Nowadays, Dave's a pizza boy. He's not even, and I'm not saying that disrespectful. I'm just saying now his pizza content is, I think, his most popular content. I
agree.
Yeah, it is. Everybody knows. But my point is, Dave, I want to say I'm sorry. I did storm your Capitol. And if Donald Trump can have the courage to go against all of his haters and pardon some grandmothers that smoked marijuana inside the Capitol and pooped on Nancy Pelosi's desk, I think you can be okay with me bringing my wife's boyfriend and him accidentally crapping his pants. He farted and a little shark came out. And that did get on your floor. And that is, that's on me. If you want to send me a cleaning bill, I will handle that with no questions asked. That's the least I can do. So, Dave, what do you think Dave's response is going to be before we play it? What would you speculate?
Dave Portnoy's?
Yes.
I'm going to guess he's probably a little offended. Did you say that your wife's boyfriend shat on
a little bit? Yes, he had his little fecal matter did get on.
I just think that might be the line.
Is that?
I mean, I realize.
Would urine be the line, or is it just fecal?
Well, I think urine is definitely can be a line, but I think the fecal is probably the worst part of it. I mean, I realize, like you said, you're a newsman, and a lot of them chase people into a building. And
exactly. This is the new news. This is 24/7 news cycle. We have to be different, dude. You saw Anchorman.
I did, and this is the same, and I completely agree. I think I think he should pardon you, honestly.
Thank you, Dave.
He's got money to pick up carpet shit.
You're very reasonable. And it's just a little poop on your carpet is not that big a deal. And I mean, it happens. Like that's the first person. Didn't somebody's dog poop in Barstool recently, Jimmy?
I believe so.
I believe that did happen. And then I think Ben Mintz stepped in it, or somebody stepped in it. Okay, so now let's play.
Somebody stepped in shit in the Barstool? At
Barstool, yes. Let's play Dave Portnoy's comments on the incident that happened this morning.
Okay.
He's zeroing in on getting close to San Antonio. And what really, I want to wish that trip on my worst enemy. What
I would have quit.
I just saw his last. See who's the idiot that went into the office that time? Do you see this?
Alex Stein.
Yeah, so he went in there. He went after him today
seen
in
the
Dallas.
clip yet.
He said it's going to come out, but he went after him in Dallas today or something.
That guy's one of the great pieces of shit of our
enormous
generation.
arm waving asshole.
That's the guy who Mincy let in.
Yeah,
correct.
that's the guy Mincy let in.
That's right.
And then when he had like a homeless guy actor, but no one knows it's an actor, like looking like he's gonna drop a bomb. They're like, why were you guys so upset about this stunt where you show up with like a lunatic out of nowhere? Anyways, I guess
the beginning of the clip. He already put out like the first part of the clip. And he said the rest will be released at 6 p.m.
Stein did?
And he's looking for like basically forgiveness from you is what I sensed from the clip, Dave. Or one of his tweets.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Yeah, he's buddies with. Are you sick with?
Same as last year. I meet these ice Reese's.
Oh, eating his Reese's. What happened with Alex Stein?
he fucking ambushed me off the bus, dude. Because I guess people figured out the route. So a couple of people have met me, like kids walked from Indianapolis when they saw the picture at Lucas Oil from their job, and were like, "Yo, can we take a picture?" Like, all right, yeah.
Were they riders?
Yes.
Who isn't a rider?
Some people have been good. Then I get to Dallas, or no, I get to Texarkana.
Dallas, right?
And,
Okay, yeah.
Well, first I get to Texarkana, and a guy was like, "Yo, I've been following you all the way through. I'm a college basketball guy. I know this guy that you're friends with," and he gave me a bottle of champagne in a vintage Benz. It was a fucking unbelievable story.
With
Then
Dave's name on it, so you can pop it when he ends up combusting.
Dave dies from
Why? We had a good exchange. He didn't put the name. I sent him clear heart, full eyes, can't lose. He said, "Thanks for the inspiration. Thanks
Why
for
is
giving
he in
me
a
the chance."
dorm?
Yeah, I know.
So
Well,
so then I get to Dallas,
It
and
looks
he's
like he's
waiting
in a
for me
dorm,
off the
right?
fucking bus. And I know him, like he says, Alex Stein, and I know right away, and he's got some bimbo filming him.
Come on,
And,
Rico.
the whole time,
Rico.
like immediately, I'm like, all right, I'm not getting. I just
do you
did
mean by
47
bimbo?
hours. So this bimbo, this girl was videoing. So
Just
he's
a normal girl? Is she like in a bikini? When you say bimbo, I'm thinking like big American, like fake
Nah,
tits.
just
like like a bathing suit or something. Yeah.
Nah, she hangs out with
a
him.
girl.
She's a bimbo. Yeah, she's a bimbo.
He's feeling it, Dave. He's
So-
feeling it. Let him go. Don't get in the way. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm like, I'm 45 hours into this thing. I'm not getting kicked off now. So immediately he's like, "Oh, I'm Alex Stein." I'm like, "Yo, aren't you the guy who ambushed the office?" And I went right to, I'm like, "Yo, security, this guy ambushed my office. He's following me. He's stalking me. Like, just get him out of here." And they're like, "All right, whatever." And then he keeps following, like, "Oh, I want Dave to bury the hatchet. I want Dave to bury." I'm like, "Pal, I want nothing to do with you." Like, I go to security again. They throw him out. So it's just like, whatever. That's what he does. He releases the video for like, clicks and shit like that. But yeah, it was pretty annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I would have thought you would have bum rushed him like you almost got Meek Phil with a kill shot. But I saw the apology to Meek Phil. It was very nice of you. Sorry.
And I was there in a friendly manner, so I think that's why Rico didn't attack me. But I mean, do you think that he's a pussy for not attacking me, Dave?
No,
I don't think so either.
I think that he probably didn't want to go to prison.
Yeah.
So it's probably a good thing he didn't just flat out attack, because you have been attacked by.
I've been attacked multiple times.
Yeah, by many college protesters.
All kinds of protesters, transgender people, just gay people. Okay, so here, let me see if this will play. Let's pull up this. This is Rico recently at his office. Can you hear that?
I'm asking a question. The guy saw you walk through. Want to do a picture?
Got it, Phil. Got it, Phil. Make sure you post it too, and you and Neely boy.
Is this what he was referencing?
Wait, no, this is one of the fights.
Are you talking about the one where he threw a Coke bottle?
Yeah,
at
here, exit
tennis,
out. Let me find that one. I thought that was the one that just. I don't want to accidentally show something weird. So here, stop sharing the.
It was like Big Tennessee, I think his name is.
Yeah, they called him Big T. I
Or
just
Big
had
T,
it up
yeah.
earlier. I think I liked it. Hold on, let me find it in my likes. But Rico is crazy. Jimmy, what is like another instance of him acting insane and
Well, I
unhinged?
mean, that was the main one where he threw a Coke bottle almost, and it went through the wall, and then he went up and yelled at him and says, "I'll put this Coke bottle between your fucking skull." And then he had to do a month of anger management.
Yeah, and then I mean
That was his sentence?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, and then he
Or what the company enforced?
the Portnoy, that was his punishment. And then another time he left Barstool and then realized that he's a psycho and can't be employed at a normal company, so he like begged for his job back. And but the way they went about it, it was just hilarious. He was just such a meathead. And
He publicized how he went about getting his job back?
yeah, well, Portnoy and
Sorry,
Big
I should
Cat.
have looked at what we were doing.
No. Well, we didn't even give you anything to look at, but I'm trying to find this damn video of him throwing that can. I had it up earlier.
Here, I can find it and email it to you if you want to just
send
keep
it. Oh,
talking.
do not show the screen. Of course, I type in throws can, and now I'm seeing like a naked woman. Twitter is disgusting.
It's all going to be twerking.
It's all going to be can. Do not type in can. Okay, try to find that, Jimmy, and send it to me
I'll
on Twitter.
look for it.
But no, Rico is totally unhinged. I see. Are there any Rico writers in the chat? I'd like it if the Rico writers in the chat would actually man up. Hold on, let me call Morgan real quick too. I told her I was going to call her. She's been
the one
going.
holding the camera?
No, Morgan, no, that my baby, prepaid wireless, who's not a bimbo. Rico is probably a virgin. The guy couldn't get laid with a $100 bill hanging out of his fly in the Tijuana whorehouse. I don't believe so. Do you think he could, Dave?
Me?
Yeah, no, I know you could. You've been in a lot of whorehouses. Is that correct?
Many. Just today.
So let's watch Rico with his coworkers and how
Okay.
he likes to act.
Threw it so hard. Terrence has lost it. How many motherfucking times? Because this one goes right in your fucking face. You understand that?
Oh, he's serious.
Oh, he's dead serious.
How many fucking times? How many? Okay, real quick here before I take off, heading back to Florida. The Rico Bosco incident. As the commissioner, jury, judge, executioner of my guys and the content, the attack on Big T, here's what we're doing. It's a serious thing. Yeah, we can laugh because Rico's a psycho. But we can't have that in the office. We just can't have it. So here's the punishment. Effective immediately, 1 month suspension for Rico, all Barstool activities, no part in any of them.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at how he acts real quick.
Because this one goes right in your fucking face. You understand that? Do you fucking understand? I'll fucking go right through you. Fuck. How many fucking times? How many?
When he hits that, okay, all right, that's enough of that. When he hits that desk, that just cracks me the hell up. So
What was he so mad about? I don't even understand this.
Big T kept calling him Terrence, which is his real name, and he's
called him
super
Terrence, that wasn't
self-conscious
his real
about it.
name?
No, that is his real name. His real name's
Oh.
Terrence. He hates being called Terrence or Terry, I think.
Oh, that I see.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself